There's a couple of things that we have, I've learned now. I learned a couple of things. Don't try and do anything fancy. The brand of paint we found is a huge deal. And also, I think mistakenly, I made a Zoolander gun.
Gentlemen, Nick with Diamondback here with Bear from Diamondback. We're going to be talking about painting weapons today. Why should you paint your weapon? Well, you want to break up the outline of this said weapon. You want to, well, that's one of the reasons for a little bit of camouflage. But you could do it just for style, just to be different. Bear here has a plan for one of his ARs.
Yeah.
It's it's in his head. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad, but we'll see how it goes. I paint most of my things like this, like my full 16-inch AR, painted pretty much the same way. I have a lot of experience with spray painting ARs because back when I was a Marine armorer, none of our rifles were painted. So came down, hey, we gotta paint. Oh, shit, I don't remember how many we had. It was either high hundreds, a couple thousands. Couldn't tell you. Don't remember. So there is a Marine Corps order on how to spray paint rifles. It sucked. Yeah, leave it to the Marines to take something fun and cool, and take a lot of the fun out of it. You have to strip your pec. Nobody even headlights. Take the optics off. Take charging handle out and the bolt carrier group. You have to tape where your charging handle will go so paint doesn't get in it. It's easiest to just throw a mag in and paint, but we couldn't do that. We have to tape the bottom here, tape the trigger, tape your magazine button, tape the spring here, right, for the ejection port. You have to tape off the serial number, so you can still read it. Even though you can still read it, even if it's painted. What else? There's more. Tape the safety. You gotta tape off the entire muzzle device, I think. I don't remember 100%. All the Picatinny gets taped off. Mm-hmm. That's to prevent any tolerance changes, so putting anything back on it, yeah, it's not going to be shifted. Makes sense, but when that's a lot of Picatinny. Yeah, they all have quad rails. That's a lot of black still left, and that's straight lines still left. So yeah, leave it to the Marine Corps to make something cool, not as cool. But guess what? We're civilians. We can do what the fuck we want.
So part of my potentially horrible idea with my pistol is I love the Sniper Gray, and Nick and I were talking about this, and it may end up just going anyway. My idea with this pistol was just to have it as easy of a project as possible, and that should bring this up. This video was your idea. Mm. This was something that you wanted to do, and I think it's a great idea. I think it's something awesome to show people how you can turn something, if we're to pretend this is all black, something that's really boring into something that's, once again, unique and eye-catching, and that's my overall goal with this guy. So trying to keep with the trend of the gray, it may just go. Nick may be perfectly right, and my idea may look absolute shit, but that's the idea with this guy.
everything I have is already painted, or it's like got a plan for it. That's not this. It's down the line and just not ready yet. So I found this. So this could be another thing to show off different techniques, different styles.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what you get, guys.
There's an idea I have, which I'll explain later on. Again, this is where I think Nick's eyebrows about shoot off of his head with. That sounds so stupid, but I'm curious. And then
I'm willing to see where this goes.
It's not yours.
It's not mine. And
it looks garbage.
Who am I to get in the way of the artistic process or the autistic process?
A good friend. That's who you'd be.
Okay, so we're starting off with the poo-poo airsoft piece of bullshit that I found. So typically with spray paint, you want to do light dusting coats. It doesn't need to be completely covered. You let that dry and then you come back and you hit it again later. I don't care about this gun. This isn't shit. The bugs are in my ear. So I'm just gonna fucking send it. It's gonna look bad, but I don't care. This is just for showing a little bit of technique. We'll show you some more serious painting at some point. Make sure you get. Well, our first coat has dried enough, so now we're gonna start putting our pattern on. Just drape that over and kind of orientate it in such a way that you're gonna like the pattern you get. And feel free to move it around. Don't just have it the same way every fucking time. So, just do some dusting. Tiger stripe-ish pattern. The rail is where this starts getting kind of goofy. Let's see how we did. You see that like snake pattern? Got a little too heavy-handed right there, but it's not the end of the world. It doesn't need to be perfect. Yeah. What the fuck was that?
There's a pony.
Oh. And it's spray paint. It's gonna wear off eventually. But the fun thing about that means that you get to do it all over again, huh? Yeah. Let's throw some green in there. You know what I'm realizing? We probably should have done green first, because it is lighter.
Yeah. What were you saying? Actually, you were talking to me earlier about there's that argument to do the light colors first and then the dark colors and then the other way. And what was it what's the difference?
Oh, I noticed, at least when I did this method, darker colors first ended up being a darker camouflage. Okay. So, like, doesn't really work for our environment. Like, it looked more like a jungle camouflage than desert.
Okay.
So, and we could show you how to do that. We can do that. That was too light.
I was gonna say, it's so good I don't even see it.
Yeah, right? Shit, dude.
Oh, that looks better.
Little splash. Little splashes of green. That was a little heavy. Camouflage.
Yeah, I think that added. I like it.
Yeah, quick, down and dirty. Super simple, super fast. We're gonna mess around with like using some foliage to get like a camouflage pattern, but this is fastest way. Pump it out. Pumped out a whole lot of rifles in like 2 weeks doing this like all day for a while. Absolutely douse this motherfucker. Brown. Child's first time spray painting his gun. What color are you doing now?
This is black.
You know Daniel Defense just makes those in black?
Yeah. You know how expensive they are?
Obviously this would be a lot easier during the daytime. But you ran out of daylight. See, looking pretty good. Probably one more pass once this is dry, and then we'll move on.
Cool.
Sweet. Kind of nervous.
That one didn't come out.
This I'm not liking this. So let's try. Okay. That's something.
Not the worst.
Oh, nah, I overdid it on that one. I'm not enthused with my work.
At least you didn't overspray it like someone.
Yeah. This is something. Well, I'm just gonna keep going with this and we'll see what happens. Is that what you wanted?
I mean, it's not.
No.
It's not. I think the worst thing I've ever seen.
That's a cool gray.
It is. I am liking it so far.
Well, I have finished. Granted, I didn't have any prep work to do because I didn't tape anything because, you know, airsoft piece of shit. I'm just showing you certain styles of painting.
Yeah.
I'm liking this more. It came out all right. It is camouflaged. It's not my favorite style or color or scheme, but it does its job, which is break up the profile of this gun. Now, how's your project going?
There's a couple of things that we have. I've learned now. I learned a couple of things. don't try and do anything fancy. The brand of paint we found is a huge deal, and also I think mistakenly I made a Zoolander gun, and I'm not really happy about it. The burnt bronze kind of color. What I was trying to mimic with the burnt bronze or midnight bronze, it's more like a teenage nail polish. It's horrible. I've ruined this horribly. It's bad. Like I kind of want to just take it in there for a friend and get something else.
There's
probably going to be a part 2.
It's something. We haven't quite finished it up. We're not sure where we want to go.
So bad.
I want to say I'm sorry. It looks like a really bad Forever 21 outfit.
It does. That nails it on that.
Especially, this isn't on anything yet, but we just sprayed the cardboard and
it's not what I thought it was.
it is super glitter.
Yeah.